Well, I think there's no many choice on the table, so I think there's no option on the table. I think the next future is design more and more sustainable buildings, because the efficiency problem and pollutions and the well-being of people in cities is based on the quality of buildings. So I think there's no more choice. You see what's happening in many cities in Asia or in Europe. So architects are going to play a fundamental role, and they are the fundamental player how to design better cities and better buildings. So there's no choice. So the choice is go in this direction, increase the level of knowledge on how to dealing with climate, energy, but definitely also creating more beauty. That's what we need in our cities. I say, be an architect is very difficult. So I think don't take easy. It takes time. You need to learn a lot from the others. Other practice, and definitely looking the near future. I say in the next 10 years or 20 years. So the young architects of today, like 20 years old, they will be the leader of tomorrow. And tomorrow is about sustainability. So don't forget that you need to learn a lot about how to do buildings in this direction, dealing with climate. Sometimes architects forget that buildings are related to climate. There's a long history about that. And we need to, in some way, re-bridge our past. The learning from the past, look in the future, of course. And then I think for the young student today, the challenge is bigger than before. So I think it's good they learning a lot, practice, and don't think go too fast. So it's a very slowly process. Well, I just finished just last year a school for a kindergarten school, and I was very fascinating designing building for kids, because architecture is the first level of education before the pedagogic, before teaching something, building, and kids are very sensitive. So I did this school as related to the novel of Pinocchio, the story, beautiful story, and it's like a wave. So kids, they go inside of the school thinking to be in a very magical space. And also for kids, imagination at that years, 2 or 3 years old, is very important. They build up their vision, and relation with material, relation with environment. So it's really a teaching through architecture. And that was amazing when students, the little kids went inside. They start to play with the buildings, and it was really exciting. And so I feel the work in architecture is very important, because you really can make people very happy. Things happened in 2010. I'm now working in a museum for Etrurian art from Italy, history 5 centuries before Christ. How to make a museum about archaeological, how you can explain the history. I think and again, architecture is very important because it's communicating this. And I'm working in some interesting hospitals. The hospital is a very interesting issue. It's not anymore only a place for cure people. It's people living there, and not only for that. And the connection between natures and buildings become very important also for people who are suffering in the hospital. So there's many things, and I find always every building, every theme is connected to the environment and nature. So that is the big challenge of the future.